But when ain't nobody looking at you, and you ain't got no heaven, and you ain't got no bishop, and you ain't got no superintendent, what do you choose? So then the question then becomes, has the reason why you came to Jesus in the first place been fixed? Okay, all right, let me see. If you grew up like me, I grew up born in the 70s with old Pentecostal parents, grandparents, great-grandparents. And the God that I was introduced to was, watch this, the lowest level of the understanding of God to creation, which is the punitive level. What's that mean? The punitive level of God is that they use God to scare you to get saved. They use hell. Okay, y'all not talking to me. Right? And so what they did was they gave us fire insurance and not life insurance. So although we don't go to hell, they ain't taught us how to have a life. They didn't tell me that after I left the altar, I wasn't going to heaven right then. So I had to learn how to live. You're not talking to me. And so now, hell, after I believe Jesus, hell is off the table. Now I've got to be transformed by the renewing. You're not talking to me. Of my mind is two different acts. If any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. That is a spiritual paradigm. But then there was something soully that must happen to me. There was something in my mind that I've got to choose daily. And so when I meet Jesus, my God, when I meet him, he imparts righteousness to me. He gives it to me, my God, not because I'm so good, but because he's so right. I wish I had some help in here. When I got saved, I didn't know how to live holy, but he called me holy. And he said, you be holy because I'm holy. I said, Lord, I don't know how to be holy. I'm not asking you to do anything holy. I'm just asking you to identify with holiness. And if you keep walking with me, I'll make you what you are. What you take off don't make you holy. Y'all ain't saying that right now. Because you might not have no makeup on, but you meaner than 10 rattlesnakes.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Your dress might sweep the floor, but what is in your heart? So they scared us with hell. They came to revival and showed us the burning hell. Y'all, I'm telling my age now. They scared us. I'm talking about they scared us. But then we accepted Jesus, got out of hell, and tried to figure out what's next. And because the church specializes in mendacity. Okay.
That's it.
What does that mean? They specialize in making you think that they ain't got no struggle.
Right.
They specialize in lying. I was trying to be nice, use my SAT words. They specialize in covering up. They don't ever tell you the struggle and the choice. They testify. I looked at my hand, and my hand looked. Why y'all looking at me like y'all don't know that's the testimony? I looked at my feet,
and
my feet did too. Right? That's right. And got saved and looking for new hands and new feet, and I ain't getting none of that. So I'm trying to figure out where are my new hands, because these hands still want to do. Or y'all not talking to me. And these feet still want to go, because these feet have been programmed. Oh God, nobody told me that I've got to be reprogrammed by the choices that I make. So Jesus comes to bring us the options to choose better so that we can be different. And what the earth needs is a different you and a different me. I need you to testify, like with your big mouth, the big mouth testimony, and say, neighbor, I'm on my way to being different. Come on. And I'm overwhelmed by your enthusiasm. We can't run the same kind of schemes. Y'all not talking to me in here. There's got to be a difference. But that difference has to be chosen. Now watch this. Every time you make a decision, something in the earth shifts. Okay, we'll try it again. Every time as a believer that you make a decision, good or bad, something in the earth shifts. Because the arrangement of the earth has been founded to function by the pre-designed will of God. So God has already instituted what he wants to happen in the earth, and he is at rest. Well, we've got to labor, Hebrews says, to enter into his rest. Right? Because in him, he functions from a place called done. So in God, it's already done. Try it one more time. In God, your healing is already done.